Don Roy was right. This is the only part of the fence the bull broke. The rest looks fine.
Well, thanks for checking on that kid. There weren't any drooping parts, were there?
If there was, I would have said the fence was fine except for a drooping part.
I don't need that attitude, young lady.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, kid. I'm just gonna need a good night's sleep to make up for the amount of sleep I got last night.
Yeah. I didn't get that much sleep last night either. Are you almost done?
Yeah, kid. Where do you want to go to eat after this?
Is Mama making dinner?
No, I don't think she's gonna make dinner tonight. She's had a busy week.
Oh yeah, I guess.
How about Dairy Queen?
Dad, you know I can't have fast food.
Well, why not? It's quick, and it's Dairy Queen, so you can have an ice cream too.
Dad, I can't have ice cream.
Why?
Cross country, obviously.
Having to run a few miles doesn't mean that you can't have an ice cream once in a while. Besides, it doesn't take that long to run off the calories from one ice cream.
Dad, Coach Card moved me up to varsity for regionals, and if I let her down now, I won't have another chance to prove that I can be on varsity next year.
I didn't know you got moved up to regionals. Well, that's exciting, kid.
Dad, I told the whole family that 2 weeks ago.
Well, I must not have been there. How about Takiera about school?
Do you seriously not see how that isn't at all better?
What? You just got to eat something healthier than cheesy enchiladas. You might even have to put some lettuce on top.
Why don't we just eat at home? I'm sure Mama has leftovers, and the other two will need something to eat too.
Well, why don't you call your sisters and mother and ask if we can pick something up for them?
Why can't you just cook if Mama's so busy?
Well, if you're on some kind of health kick, you'd be out of luck with anything I'm going to cook up, so you might as well make everyone happy and just pick something up. What was that, kid?
Why can't Mama cook tonight?
I told you she's busy.
Is it because of what happened last night?
What do you mean, when she went out with Cameron and them?
Dad, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to hear that. I thought you were asleep, but it wasn't a big deal.
It sounded like a big deal.
Yeah, Parker, your mother and I just got into a bit of an argument.
Then why did you get so mad at Mama?
Parker, you know your mama's been taking it pretty hard, having to put Granny in the nursing home and after the accident, and she's having a rough time, and she's been really stressed, and well, I don't want her going out of the house at night to become a regular thing, you know?
You didn't answer the question.
Parker, I told you, I'm just worried about her, and I don't want her to go down the same path as Granny and end up exactly like Granny did.
Divorced?
No, not divorced. I love your mother very much. You don't need to worry about that.
It didn't sound like that last night, Dad. You sounded so mad.
Parker, I told you, it was nothing. You must have heard me wrong.
Yeah, you should try telling that to Kelly and AJ.
Parker, there's no reason to worry them about it.
They both woke up to the yelling and came into my room crying last night.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I'm telling you now. They woke up when you started yelling at Mama for being a drunk who's letting the entire family fall apart. AJ was crying and Kelly was holding it in. I was trying to tell them it was all going to be all right, but you just kept getting louder and louder. And then someone slammed the door and a picture rattled against the wall. Eventually, I got them to calm down and told them to go back to their rooms because everything was going to be all right. But I was scared too.
Well, I'll just have to go and apologize to your little sisters. They need to know that everything's going to be all right between your mother and me.
But is it?
Parker, of course it will be.
But what if she does something that you don't like again?
Kid, I told you, I'm just worried about her. We aren't going to get a divorce.
Then why isn't Mama making dinner?
She's just getting some paperwork done. It has nothing to do with it.
Don't lie to me.
Look at me. I wouldn't lie to you, Parker.
Really? Because you just tried telling me that it wasn't a big deal when I know that's not the truth. And then tried telling me everything was fine between you and Mama, and obviously it isn't. And I know that you don't tell me anything about anything ever, so why should I believe you now?
I'm your dad, Parker. You're just going to have to trust me. Now, I got angry at your mother, but that doesn't mean anything as dramatic as a divorce.
Fine. Just let me know when you're going to yell at Mama next so I can prepare myself to comfort my crying sisters.
Listen, I didn't mean to wake them up or you. Thank you for taking care of them, though.
What are you going to tell them?
I'm sure they've already forgotten about it now. So let's start heading down before it gets darker out here.
They haven't forgotten it, Dad. Kelly texted me while I was out checking the fence to ask if you were getting a divorce because Mama's been crying all day.
She has?
Yeah, Dad. The parent who can stop working long enough to notice that I'm going to cross-country regionals tomorrow and shouldn't be eating junk food is upset because you, who has no idea what your family is doing, decided that one little thing was completely unacceptable.
Cross countries this weekend?
Yeah, but I'm glad you made it clear that Mama's not allowed to do anything for herself.
Parker, that's not what that was about.
Isn't that basically it? You got mad at her because she went out with her friends and left you with a tenth of the work she normally has to do.
No, that isn't it, Parker. Your mama's family has a problem with drinking, and I'm just doing my best to look out for her is all.
Is doing your best yelling at Mama in the middle of the night about getting a divorce?
I didn't mean it.
Then explain it to me. Tell me exactly what you meant right now.
What I meant was that I'm worried about her. Your mom is one of the best things to ever happen to me, and I can't bear the thought of losing her, even to herself. I mean, last night I made a mistake, and I'm sorry I scared you. See, but I'm scared too. I'm scared that I was losing your mama. But I'm not leaving her, or you, or the family. I'm going to apologize when I get back. I promise.
Okay, Dad.
I guess I need to give AJ and Kelly that same little spiel.
No, I'll tell the kiddos. You need to go say that to Mama.
That's my little ranch helper. Divide and conquer. Now, this fence is all fixed up and it's getting late, so let's head on home now.
Dad?
Yeah, Parker.
What if a bull runs through the fence again?
Well, we'll just have to fix it again, kid.